Do, do, do. Oh, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Muscle. Muscle. No. No, no. Anyway, welcome, one and all. It is time to do a leg day. Hopefully, today we'll be trying to attempt to go for 110 on a high bar back squat. So, hopefully, we can get that. So, without any further ado, let's get things ready. No shoes, not wearing any assistance at all. So, no weightlifting belt, no straps, no knee wraps, or anything like that. So, keep it quite ordinary. Ay, 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 ay. I think you muted. I think this happened last time. One sec. Can you hear me now? Da, da, da. What we're doing? Hello. What's on? Hello. You hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can you everybody hear me? Just let us know if you can hear us in the comments. If you can hear me, just let us know on TikTok so I can get on with my sesh. But today is going to be a nice session. So if you can let us know if you can hear, can't hear you, right? And okay, not a problem. Let's sort this out. One sec. Now, let us know if you can hear us. I can crack on with my head. Yeah, it's definitely connected. Definitely connected. Still can't hear me. Wow. Wow. I'll put my headphones in. Yeah. One sec. Right. Can everybody hear us? Let us know in the chats. Just confirm and then we'll crack on with my leg day. Yes. Thank you very much. Appreciate that very much. So, without any further ado, I'll try not to hurt myself in the process. But we're doing a leg day. Last time I did legs was a couple of sessions ago. Well, a few sessions ago. And I did do 105 for, I would say, a very consistent rep. So we want to replicate that just to make sure we are progressing in the right direction. So welcome everybody. Let's get it. I do believe the football is not going to kick off until 2. If that's still going to go ahead at 2 o'clock, we'll have to wait and see. Right then. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing quite well. So anyway, 60 kilos. Again, nice, steady away. Do like to go ass to grass, as it were. Get the depth right. That's the main thing. Trying to take out all type of any momentum out the actual rep itself. So really controlling that range of motion. Would you say it's worth buying hand straps or some? Yes, totally. Now let's have a look. I've got mine here. So these type of straps are really good. Also, these ones. These are really good for like if you're doing. I find these really good for like chin ups. So these are really good. You can wrap them around the bar, or you can just flap them over. So these are really good for your machines. But I prefer these for like when I'm doing bar work. If I'm doing like deadlifts or if anything overhead, that I can just wrap this around. Again, a lot better. These are actually leather ones, so I would say the leather ones are probably the better ones. Less girth to them, I would say. So no, if we want anything, any other advice, I would definitely say leather straps are probably the best one to go for. But yes, they do make a big difference. What you find, I'm in the same category. I do suffer with poor grip strength, but my other opposing muscles are stronger. So why let an inferior muscle dictate what you can actually lift? So having these straps do really mitigate that issue, and over time you will get stronger the more times you lift heavier weight. So it doesn't lift it for you. You still have to hold the bar. You still have to do the rep with the straps, but it does make a big difference. Right, here we go. Again, just to take out all the range of motion from the ass to grass. Nice. Again, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I am trying to go as low as physically possible. I think you might just died or disconnected. Again, let's have a look. Right, one sec. One sec. Disgusting. Yes, that's the right one. It's mad. Right, can you hear me? No, it's not working. Oh, you're joking. This is getting beyond a frigging joke, this. Here we go, one sec. It's absolutely terrible, this is. I hate this. Can you hear me now? You better shout it. I know, it's absolutely terrible, this is. Right, there you go. Hopefully that's better. If you can hear me, just let us know. In the comments down below, I'm having a frigging nightmare of this bloody. If you can hear us, just let us know, then I can just crack on and hopefully everything will be hunky dory again. It drives anybody frigging loopy. I do have my headphones, but I left my headphones in the car. And if I clock out now, I won't be able to get back in until 12 hours. So unfortunately, I'm stuck with this predicament. So hopefully you can hear me. If not, I've got a secondary thing to set up, which but I want to crack on and do some bloody more leg workout. So let us. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I can crack on. If not, I'll hang fire. But let us know if you can hear me. Please let me know. I have no idea. I don't really think women really mind or what size you are as such. Right. And if they're just gonna go for you just because you got big muscles, then I would question their morality. We can hear you. Right, okay. This is friggin' annoying. But anyway, let's oh, it's dead. That's why. No, I'm afraid not. No pulling dudes here. That one's dead. Right. So, one sec. Stick to cardio. Aye. Let's just change this up a bit. Here we go. Turn it off. Just so annoying. Never had so many problems in one sitting. No sound. One sec. Right. Can you hear me now? Just let us know if you can hear us in the comments. Yes, perfecto. Thank you. Freaking hell. Right, I'm getting crack on because I'm absolutely getting bored of just chatting like about the sound, annoying as it may appear. Anyway, we have almost 80 kilos loaded up. So 80 kilos loaded up. What we're going to do is go squat 80 kilos, high bar squat. See how this goes. Comments. Thank you very much for helping me. And it goes to my glutes. Sounds like a girl's best room, that. But anyway, 80 kilos. Let's go for it. So again, nice and smooth. Really like. Oh, I appreciate it. One thing I like to emphasize is the range of motion, getting that depth right. So that's one thing I always try to make sure I accomplish. Uh, Quality over quantity is definitely the go thing. Most important thing of any gym session. Oh yeah, it's Gymshark in it. So it is. I actually do prefer. I had the oversized t-shirts. Got a bounce. I appreciate that, Tony. Have a good one yourself. Hopefully, England match kicks off at 2 in the morning. So let's do that squat again. Again, full range of motion. Get ass to grass, and we'll take it from there. Oh dear. Bit of a bounce off the rack then. Never mind. But yeah, trying to keep that range of motion true. Appreciate the follows, people. Thank you very much. Up the ante now to 90 kilos. So 90 kilos now. We'll have a bit of a rest pause. Any questions, then please feel free to drop them down below. So yes, here we go. Here we go. Woo! Wow. 90 kilos, right. What a palaver to the session so far. Mic issues, not good. Not good when you have mic issues. What I'm going to do is make sure my mics are charged up correctly. Might be something interfering with it. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So hopefully everybody can hear me quite well. Right. So appreciate the likes and people who newly joined and follow me. Thank you very much. Let's devour this 90 kilos. Nice, nice, nice and steady. So sometimes I revert like doing 1 or 2 reps or just 1 rep longer as I feel like the rep's good. The game doesn't kick off until 2 o'clock. I'm sure it's going to go ahead at 2 o'clock. I'm not really too fussed about the game, to be fair. I put my own personal needs over any football match. Although it would be nice to watch it, don't get me wrong. Need must. I just find it emotionally draining, especially the way England have been playing. I think England have been really, really slow to the tournament so far. So I don't know. I think they're going to be under the cosh. So I don't think it's going to be a pretty performance. I think England will need to hit them quick early on in the game to get any type of foothold in the game. I would say this: the first goal that score, the first team that scores wins the game. That is how I would. That's how I see it. The first team to score will win the game, guaranteed. You heard it first. E Dobbin. Anyway, oh, we're not going to do that one. We're going to put fives. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so we are going to go up to 100 kilos, and I use 2 big boy plates. So there's something like unsettling when you use like smaller plates to get a weight band up to like the 20 kilo mark plates. They're always trying to use the big boy plates. It looks better. Where's that one? I don't want that one. Whew. Don't know about you. I always like to make sure I use the same type of brand of weights. I try not to mix and match weight the plate with all other brands. Just looks unsettling. Right, so 100 kilos set up. So thank you for everybody who's commented. 100 kilos. Should be fun. This is where the big drop off happens. Everybody goes to watch the game. But oh well, never mind. So welcome to people on TikTok and YouTube. Drop us a comment down below if you want, if you'd like to know anything. Say hi. Watch the game. I wish. I wish. Right, here we go. So 100 kilos. Nice. Nice. Easy enough, I should say. So, put in the comments who you think is going to win and give your honest opinion. Who do you think is going to win tonight's or this morning's game? It would be nice to see England win, I'm not going to lie, but I think on a physical point of view, knowing how the elevation, I think it's going to be a tough game. England haven't really played seamless football for a while, and I think they're going to find it really hard to get into the game. But I say this: if England score first, they'll win it, but they have to score first. They just got to go for the game, do or die type attitude, smash them with all you got. So come on, England, come on, lads. Right, so 100 kilos went really well. I'm going to do one more set of 100. Might see if I can do back-to-back reps. Yes, it is. It is. Most definitely is. One gym in Bishop Auckland. So yes. Shabba. Right, so 100 kilos. Let's get it. Right, nice. I think I'm gonna go heavier, heavier. Um, so I think I'm gonna go for a new PR. We'll go for 110. 110 loaded up. Don't know if you can't even see that, but that's a 5 kilo plate, 5 kilo. So yeah, 110. See how this goes. I reckon I can get it up. Oh. Noonish. Well, unfortunately, Callum, I work 12-hour shifts, so um, working 12-hour shifts doesn't really give me a lot of scope to get here at noonish. And I find out that time of day it is really busy. Plus, I like to do this type of malarkey where I'm filming the content. So I do feel like you have a degree of responsibility when you want to do live streaming and whatnot, that you consider other people's privacy. And this time of night, there's no one here to worry about, to be concerned about with their privacy. So it's like it's a no-brainer really for me. I don't do this for notoriety or get to be a popular person. I do it because it helps me build a better understanding of what I'm doing. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Me in a nutshell. Um, Here to make gains and trying to push myself at every opportunity. So, but yeah, I have been to the gym at normal hours, and I find it absolutely tedious. Too busy. Um, so yeah, it's not my favourite time to come. So I normally come here first thing in the morning or at this time of day, and I actually prefer coming to this time of day. So it's one of them. I think what I'm gonna do, move up there. Oh, fella. So get your comments in below. If you want to ask anything, feel free to do so. Drop us a like. That's all you have to do, really. Comment and drop me a like. Anything else is up to you. The more input, the better I did actually come to the gym yesterday, but I felt so tired. I felt really, really distraught. I just came in, tried to do a few movements. I was absolutely monged. Plus, I was aching, shoulder aching, chest was aching, all due to a previous session. So sometimes you have to listen to your body and take the rest time that you need. Anyway, gas bagging. We have 110 on the bar. If I get this, this will be a new PR. I will go full depth, and if I fail, I fail. Hence why I always have the safety bars set up. Right, without any further ado, we have $110 loaded up. So let's get this. So 110. Good. Easy. 110 done. Could I push on a bit further? I think I could. It did. It did, to be fair. And that's one thing I've started to do more and more of is concentrate on going to full depth. So in a way, you're taking that bit of tension out at the bottom end. But I feel better for it. I'm not wearing a belt, which is fantastic. I think I'm stronger for that. Although I know belts has its uses, I don't want to become dependent on belts and whatnot. Especially for core exercises, I think it's really fundamental that you try and do things within your body's capabilities, and doing things with good technique, good form is beneficial. So yeah, appreciate the comment for that comment, Connor. Callum, should say. So really appreciate that comment. I think I might just up the weight to 115, just because it moves really well. Or I don't think it's the leg drive that's going to be the issue. I think it's more of belief than anything. So I think, do I go 115 or do I go straight to 120? Ooh, thinking. We'll have to think about that. So hello on YouTube. Hello, appreciate it. Drop us a comment, drop us a like. Any questions, then feel free. We are live both on TikTok and YouTube, and all the of today's session will be available on YouTube at some point. Probably have to edit the first bit out because it's absolute trash. Do I actually edit now? Why not just leave it? Sorry, leave it as is. All we had at the start of the session was audio issues, with people saying the audio was dropping out, which is a bit annoying, but glitchy maybe. But anyway, I think I don't know. I feel greedy, and I've not failed to perform a rep in a long time. So let's try and get the body used to doing 120. I think that'd be really, really nice to see how that moves. Not expecting any miracles, but 120 loaded up. So drop us a comment down below if you want to ask anything, and then please feel free to drop us a comment. But yeah, and the football's going to kick off in 8 minutes. So please, guys, keep me updated with the score because I'm not going to be able to watch it unless I end the stream, and I don't really want to prioritize something that's not going to add direct value to my life unless there's money on it. Off there. Where it goes. Fail. It's always good. The controller rep down did try to get out of the hole, but I think my body's not ready for that type of leap. But 110 went really well, so I'm happy with that. Wow. So, get your comments down below, guys. So annoying. Don't know whether I'll be able to. I won't be able to. It's going to be far too heavy for me to lift as is, which is annoying. So, I'm going to see if I can get underneath it with 100 kilos, but I don't think I will be able to. See if I can brace myself with 100 kilos. So I'd rather get this up without taking it all off, and it'd be good practice to try. This is probably even lower than I can get down. Yep, too low. Too low. Trying to get underneath it properly. So annoying. Faffing on. Right, I think what I'm going to do. We'll do the same again. So do 120 again, but what I plan on doing is that needs to be a bit higher. So if I do fail, then it's at the point at a threshold where I can just let go, and I'll probably be able to get back underneath it to brace myself to try and lift up. He says, but this is good work to try to control the descent of the rep. So we'll do 120 again, see how that goes. I think the most important thing is just to control the descent. If we get the descent correct, and then we know we have to work on the actual power back up. See how things go. Good. Yeah, I totally agree. It probably is most likely going to be down to the fact that other sets have probably given me that bit of fatigueness. But what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to concentrate on just the negatives, really. Ah, true, yeah, true, true. Almost forgot. Good shout. So yeah, totally, totally agree with the thought process in terms of what I'm going to do now. So we're going to concentrate on the descent, make sure we get the descent right, and if we fail, we've got the air safety measures in place. But hopefully, I'll be able to. If I do fail, hopefully I can try and brace underneath it, and then try and perform a dead stop. We'll see how that goes. See if we can get that into today's session as well. But what we can do, what I can do later on, but in other sessions, is probably program a session where I'm just utilizing the squat rack and just training from that bottom end upwards. So we'll see how that goes. But that's my thought process. So I'm going to give this a couple more minutes before I reattempt the squat at 120 kilos. So we have got one PR day. We have hit 110 kilos. Went really well, really smoothly. This will probably be one of the last sets I do now on here. We'll then go on to like doing some accessory work where we might go on to the super squat or the pendulum squat. Probably one that doesn't have any back support, so we're really focusing all the power into the legs. One thing I like to make sure I'm utilizing every muscle in the lower back to get them regulated to getting used to heavy weight. But anyway, gas bagging. Here we go. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Just that bottom end, that bit of tension that goes at the end, definitely definitely annoying. I think that is probably something I'm going to start looking at training, is at that bottom end there. So trying to brace myself, trying to get the weight back up, which I'm going to try now. I'm going to take the weight off, 10 kilos aside off, so we're back to 100 kilos. The main thing that I didn't drop the weight, it was controlled all the way through into the bottom end. Couldn't get that leg drive, which is totally cool. It happens. Fatigueness sets in, and it's one of them. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to try and attempt to recover that bar with a bottom end squat. So we'll see how that goes. No, I haven't. Have we got any boxes here? I think it might be some upstairs. There might be the soft one. So something I might have to look at doing. Something I've never done before. So definitely something to definitely consider. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I totally get the understanding of the explosiveness at the bottom end, which is, I think, is a valid point. So yeah, appreciate that, Callum. So something that I definitely look at doing in the future. Probably something I probably need to do when fresh. I think doing it after a heavy session now is probably be unfathomable. But very good point there. So get your comments in below if you would like to know anything. Please feel free. I'm going to attempt to recover this bar at the bottom end. Don't think I can. Oh, what's that? Not far off. Tell you what, that really gets to the lower of your hips. Feel right there. Feels really good. But yeah, I'm gonna try it again in a sec. Definitely agree. Right, I'm going to be sensible. I'm going to lower the weight down to 80 kilos. So I definitely want to try and get this bar moving from this dead position. I think this would be good practice later on. So we'll see how this concept works. So sometimes if you don't succeed first, just try repositioning. Obviously, the body needs to get used to the demand. That's better. There we go. So got it up in the end. But wow, that is taxing. Just trying to get that up back up again. I think definitely that's something in the realms of what I'm going to be looking at doing is probably doing things like that. Just focus on that one part of the motion. I think would be really beneficial. Maybe have the bar a bit higher. I'm not sure. After something that I need to tinker around with. So the game's kicked off. So what's the score so far? Let us know in the comments what the score is. I believe it would still be 0-0, or I would assume people would be hitting it in the comments. Right, I think whilst I'm here, I'm going to try again. Go a bit heavier again. Last one. And then we'll just daddle on to something else. How long have you been training? Well, I've been training I joined last year at Pure Gym last April. Joined here in October. Didn't actually start coming here until probably December time, January, where it really started progressing. Prior to all this, I used to lift for about 3 years, about 11 years ago. And since 2014, I've not lifted any weight, or 2015, should say. 2015 is when I stopped lifting any weight. So I've had a long time away from the gym, but prior to that, probably 3 years of consistent training. I still need to upload some old photos that I had of my physique when I was training. So definitely had a really good physique back in the day, 10 years ago. And it's something that I know I can obtain again. Got a bit more body fat on me now. Life took over. No regret. Really enjoyed my decisions on what I do. Family matters mostly, and things in terms of gym. I just didn't make time to go to the gym. Very very sad, but it's one of them. Yes, life did unfortunately take a different pathway, and sometimes you have to mitigate things the way you see fit, and going to work, trying to have a family and stuff like that was the priority, and that's how it goes sometimes, and need must. Um, but yeah, so in answer to your question, I've only been training since last April, so 14 months of training so far. I'm probably up to similar figures that I was when I was at the age 33, so happy with that. Probably made more progress on my bench press this time around that than I did 11 years ago. So I definitely see the importance of understanding the mechanics of the movements that you're doing. Nutrition is probably a good thing to make sure you get the right calories into your diet, and also trying to get a much rest as you can. But I think most importantly is probably the consistency, being consistent, persistent on what you're doing. Um, but yeah, that's my scope on things. So what do you think? Do you think 1 years of training, is this a good mentality? Anyway, I'll let you mull over that question. Right, we're going to do 100 kilos, low bar, ass to ground squat. Right, that is bang on. Definitely going to be doing more stuff like this. I think this is ideal. The setup's bang on to what I need. But without any further delay, we need to go on to something else. Uh, well, cheers for that, Callum. I think strength is important for getting more a better physique. That's one thing I'm probably chasing more of, is having a stronger physique. And to have a stronger physique, you got to have strong muscles. So I'm not chasing any powerlifting numbers for sure, but for me, being at the moment I'm a heavy 80 kilos. I do want to get down to probably about 75 kilos for now. If I get down to 75 kilos and this maintain or improve muscularity, that'd be great. Lose the body fat would be phenomenal, which I know I can do. I think that'd be a completely different mindset after that. But I think it would have been very easy just to go on, right, low ball the calories, trying to lose body fat. I think you lose a lot of strength when you do start cutting down, and I don't want to lose the gains that I know I can get before cutting. So build the muscle up, then we'll start looking at reducing the body fat. Well, I appreciate the comments. Like I've always said, I think form, strict reps, programming the sessions in a way that going to be give me longevity and better progression. So whilst my back and legs are in a state of limbo, we'll go over to another exercise machine. So trying to fall over things here, clumsy is definitely me. Right, so right, okay. So this is the super squat. So I actually like things like this because it allows you to load up the muscle, but also demonstrates that you still have good form. You're not. You have to be more wary of protecting your lower back, which I like. So I prefer this method over anything else. So let's load up. I know 80 kilos. I want to see how heavy we can go on here today. I think I can probably go about 120 at a push, but we'll see. So yes, totally. That is totally right, Calvin. As your muscle grows, yes, you do increase your calorie expenditure. You're very right. So yeah, so hopefully as we build more muscle, because I've got a high body percentage as well, body fat percentage, that definitely helps with building muscle. So I don't need to gain weight. What I've maintained is my weight. So far I've maintained 80 kilos for the entire year, but I have lost body fat in that time period as well, which is really good. So we're just going to crack on with the mentality of trying to push as heavy as we can when we can. So get your comments in below. So time to get reacquainted with so 80 kilos. Nice. Again, where we'll be able to overload the muscle, get a bit more weight on there, really focus on the quads, not worry about the lower back too much because we have that bit of support and control, which I always favour. But if you ever do suffer with a lower back issue, then the hack squats I would recommend, and the pendulum squat, which is another good movement to have. Right, so we'll go even heavier. So we've got 120. One thing I would say is whenever you're squatting, I'd say do it barefoot. If you're squatting and deadlifting, go barefoot. It's probably the better methodology. It will give you a stronger stance and build up a better connection to the floor. So, oh, one thing, look at the football scores. Come on, no. Oh, I'm tempted. So, just checking the football scores. No one said anything on the chat so far, so just check 0-0. So, not bad. So please keep us updated with the line on you to keep me updated with the scores. So 120 load up. I'm not sure if this has a prefix weight. Oh, it does. 15 kilos. So the operation weight of this without any weight is 15 kilos. So we've got 120 on now, so it's 135 total. But anyway, the only thing I probably dislike about this, I probably need this floor to be slightly higher so I can go further down. So 120. Nice, nice and controlled. Really happy with that. I think what we will do is probably look at doing some leg extension in a bit. Really squeeze the last bit of energy out the quads. I think tomorrow or at some point I need to do a deadlift day. Maybe go a bit more conventional with that one. Will that be another session in the future? So drop your comments in below, guys. But yeah, I do kind of I like this machine as well. So one of the best machines to go on for your quads and hamstrings. Yeah, it definitely mimics the squat uh, machine or the exercise itself really, really well. I think I just need to put a couple of elevate the actual thing so I can go a bit lower than it actually allows, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, we'll increase the weight to that's 140. That's 155. So get your comments in below, guys. So 155. Keep there. There we go. Wow. So yeah, so again, 155. Felt really good, felt really strong throughout the range of motion. So yeah, get your comments in below. I want to go heavier. Where's the 20 there's right, so let's get another 20 kilos whacked on. So 4 plates aside, 160 plus 15 is 175 kilos. Probably get into the realm of what I've done before on this machine, but I feel a lot sturdier than before. So drop your comments down below if you would like to ask anything, please feel free to do so. So drop us a like, drop us a follow, whatever it needs to be. What's happening here? Right, just sorry chat and just having a look at what the football was, a hydration break. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Right. So here we go again. So 175 kilos loaded up. I'm trying to get this done. Could do with bringing a light in here. It's so dark, so annoying. Here we go. Let's go again. 175. Wow. Wowsy. Could I go heavier? I think I could go heavier. Uh, don't think every session you need to go heavy, heavy, heavy. Felt really good. Right. Wow. Here we go. So I think what I'm going to do, change the point of view. I'm going to go slightly heavier because why not? Um, so let me get this straight. That's 90 kilos side, 180 plus 15 for the machine itself. That's 195 kilos. That's going to be by far the heaviest I've ever tried to shift on this machine. So far so good. Been a nice session so far. Can't lie. Definitely feel that I've got the strength there, which is nice. It's probably the most important aspect. That I do feel I've got more strength to put more weight on, hence why I've gone a bit heavier. So, but I think doing things like this is definitely going to improve my back squat next time and going forward. So, I think in using things like this will definitely help improve the strength gain later on. So, drop us a comment down below if you'd like to ask anything, please feel free to do so. Right, so like I said, 195. I'll tell you what, that's by far the dirtiest one I've done so far. Wow, that's immense. Right, gonna jump onto the leg extension now. So time to D-rack. That was good. Steady away. Exactly what we wanted. Wow. So please feel free to drop us a comment. Wow. One. Almost done. Wowsy. Just gonna check the it's still 0-0. You know, I'm glad I'm not watching it because it's just distracting. Okay, so let's plug that in. Right, and so here we go. Leg extension 2.0. Okay, I'm sweating. Sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. So what we've done previously, we've done 30 plus kilos on here before. So probably look at staying in around that margin, probably do 25 now. And then 5 kilos, 5 kilos. But wow. Here we go. Yabba dabba do. Wow. I think what I'm gonna do after this exercise, we'll go jump on and do some rows, take the emphasis off the legs for a bit, and then after that we'll then probably jump on to some calf raises, because one thing is for sure, you have to have good calf, strong calf, to be able to facilitate stronger lifts, especially off the floor. Plus they look good. Anyway, here we go. So tiring. Wow. One more set, then we'll jump onto the hammer row. Ah. Oh. That is me. I'm done. Wow. So let me know what the scores, chat. What is the score, chat? Is it still 0-0? Uh, let us know. If not, I'll find out myself. So load up 60 kilos aside just to get us moving off the bat. Right. One, two, three plates. So 60 kilos loaded up. Oh, really, really getting big now. Wow. Right, I'm going to check what the football scores are. Wow. Absolutely. Is it still 0-0? Come on, England. Whoa. Go. What? Great timing. Come on. Come on. Easy goal. Lovely goal, that. Lovely. Well taken. Come on, England. Hey, cannot get any better than that. Chat. 1-0 England. Come on. Hooah. 1-0 England. Come on, lads. What a time. I just had like a sixth sense. I had to go and watch the just caught it. That's intuition, that is. That's the connection to the divines. Woohoo! Anyway, 80 kilos aside, loaded up. I'm going to get my straps. Um, And what we're going to use are my bear straps, as it were. Yes. Woo. Come on, England. Get up there. So, anyway, uh, happy. So 1-0 England. Hopefully that will remain like that for the foreseeable until it finishes. Unless we score some more, be great. Here we go. So, friggin' wow. Wow. Definitely getting stronger. Definitely feel be able to pull more weight. Oh, wow. Wow. Tuna, oh my god. No. Oh, what? Yeah, no way. Wait. Come on, lads. Sorry for the noisy, but yeah. Come on, show me the goal. Show me the goal. Sorry, chat, I can't see the screen because I'm watching the footy ball. Wow. Come on, show a replay of the goal, please. Show me a goal. Show me the goal. Come on. Back in a sec, chat. Uh, get your comments down below. What do you think about the game? I've not watched the game personally. Saw the Bellingham goal, but I've missed the second goal. Why are they not just showing the second goal then? Clear it. Right. Oh dear. Oh dear. Who wants? Not the good. Not good. Anyway, doesn't matter. I won't do the second goal. Still 2-1. Still good. Ah, crazy. But still defensively, I think England are a bit suspect. But nevertheless, still a good going so far. The rebuild, Dad. Ooh, 9 of us. Let's start off. Anyway, gonna put another 10 kilos on. I think. Actually, no. I'll do the same again. 80 kilos aside. Uh, wow. Again. So. That is it. Absolutely tapping out. Right, I appreciate the comments. So it's 2-1 England, which is not a surprise. Surprised that we've got 2 goals, but all the good. Right, so drop us a comment down below. Keep us updated with the football scores. It's always a nice thing to acknowledge. I might start watching the game myself. Nothing like hard work. Come on, the boys. Wow. So there we go. So what's that? How many exercises have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises. What a slog on. What a slog on. Right, need to do some calf raises. So some calf raises, and then we might even skedaddle and just watch the football for a bit for the second half, whilst we sit there and watch on a bike. Okay, so I think I might have to go to the toilet. I've left my drink on another machine, haven't I? There it is. I might go to the toilet. Drink's almost gone. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom very quickly. So have you ever seen that film Naked Gun where he goes into the toilet and all you can hear is him peeing? I'm just about to reenact that, but you're not gonna see anything obviously because I'm not taking my camera with me. Hopefully you can still. Anyway, let's get on with the session. Toilet break over. I do apologise if you have to listen to that fiddle. So, time to do a bit more. This is far too high. Who's got legs like mountains there? Whatever. Right. So again, I'm doing this barefooted. Gonna concentrate on the squeeze at the top end, trying to hold that contraction. Look, 20 kilos, not nothing too crazy yet. Not long gonna go crazy. Yeah? Nice. Nice. So I think we'll up the weight to say 30 kilos. I think that'll be a quite a nice jump. So appreciate the comments. The more the merrier. Here we go. Okay, so nice. Again, just concentrate on that top end of the contraction, squeezing it, holding it. Nice. Hopefully the angle's not too bad for you. Whew. Right. I think I'm going to go heavier. Yeah, I'm going to put 35 kilos on. I'll tell you what, let me know what do you think my last, maybe last exercise should be. Should I do a bit of arms? As I've done all my legs that I want to do for today, I think. Oh, oosh, ish. Ooh. I think we'll go heavier again, a little bit heavier, maybe to 37, 37 and a half. Where is 2.5 kilo plates? Aha, see one there. Nope, that's the 1 kilo. Aha, that's the 2.5 kilo. I think. So is it half time now for the England? Let us know. I'm pretty sure it'd be half time now. But I really appreciate people, those who've been watching, those who interacted. Thank you very much. Those who've joined and followed me on social media. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I do really appreciate any input, advice, support, whatever it may be. It's always nice. DM, what do you think? Well, I've only saw Bellingham's goal. I saw Mexico's first goal. I think defensively England may be questionable, but if they all link up, great. They'd be fantastic. They just need to have a bit more self belief and just go for it. Maybe they're saving the best till last. As long as they get through, I don't care. But it's once in a lifetime opportunity from some of them players. So it's like still dying it. So I just hope they win and get through. Cool. Is it still 2-1? I know Bellingham did save them not so long ago. It is. So I've just finished legs. I've done leg extension, the super squat. We did back squat where I hit a new PR of 110 kilos, which I'll put on a little video for TikTok later on, just to highlight that I've managed to do 110. Did try 120, but didn't ask to grass. I couldn't get out the hole, so it was really demanding. But it just shows the progression I've made and the things I'm going to start introducing into my programming to hopefully get stronger at the bottom end, be a bit more explosive. So things are in the pipeline to sort that out. But nevertheless, appreciate people let me know about the England score. Thank you very much. So yeah, 2-1. If you've been watching it, what do you think England are going to progress? Do you think England have it in the bag? Has it been a good watch, or has there been a typical England game where they've been very slow out the bag and been probably too cautious? Let us know. I've not been watching it, so I'm not going to be too judgmental. It's England. I would like them to win. So 37.5 kilos done. I'm definitely going to up the weight to 40 kilos. I definitely feel I've got the strength to go heavier. I think with the way I program things, I think the progressive overload is definitely more of the importance of what I do. Is where you can push yourself, you should. Long as the reps are clean, why not? One thing I will add, when I do leg day, I do things without any shoes on now. What's the time there? Currently, what time is it now? It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you're awake, then hopefully you're having a nice time of your life. England are 2-1 up. So that's win-win. Second half to be playing soon. So happy days. So 40 kilos loaded up. Have a bit of water. So appreciate the comments. So let's do this. 40 kilos. Don't think I've ever done 40 kilos on this. So always the first sort of thing. And doing it barefoot, it definitely feels like I've got more mind to muscle connection. Feel like I can perform the exercise to its true potential. I think sometimes when you wear your trainers or whatever footwear you may be having on, I think sometimes it can take away from you being able to get onto your tiptoes and actually feel that connection. So probably a good thing to do, go barefooted. Feels nice. Very nice. Very nice. Right. So I think we'll go a little bit heavier, as he says. So we go 42.5. So what do you reckon the final score is going to be? When do you sleep? When I go to bed. But okay, I work 12-hour shifts. So normally I'm pretty in bed by about 7:30. And then I'll sleep until I wake up. So today I was around about 12 o'clock, half 12. So I feel really good. hence why I come to the gym. So yeah, I think as soon as I'm fed, I'm washed, I go to bed. I don't dilly dally and watch unnecessary TV or doom scroll on social media. I ain't got time for that type of stuff at home. Um, but working 12-hour shifts does take a lot of my free time. So sleep, gym, work is what I do when work is scheduled. Anyway, I just find one thing I do enjoy coming to the gym at this time of night is because it's empty. There's no distraction, unhealthy distractions. So I can just concentrate on what I need to do in the moment. So 42 kilos. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. So that is probably the heaviest I've done ever on here. So always a good thing to be aware of. But I definitely feel that my calves are getting bigger, firmer. That's the main aspect really, in making sure I'm getting stronger on everything I do. So when we start to lose the body fat, things are just going to look popping the way it should. So cheers for the like, really appreciate it. So what I'm going to do now is, so I've done the back squat, 110 kilos, new PR. We'll put a video up of that later on TikTok and YouTube. What else? We did the super squat for 195 kilos. That was went really well. Leg extension, just further fatigue. Yeah, quads. Um, did some hammer rows, went really well on there. 80 kilos aside. So yeah, I definitely feel that I'm getting stronger in time. And then we just finished on with the calf raises. 42 kilos. Really happy with that. Good progression. So things are slowly progressing the way I want. So I think what I'm going to do now is I want to do probably one or two more movements before going home. I don't know whether I want to sit and goon and watch the football, although I do like football, don't get me wrong. I just find it my time's my time, and I don't always need to vegetate and watch something that's not going to really add that much value to my personal life. So today is all about moi. Okay, so yes, that's what I'm going to do. Because there's no one here, I have the squat rack to myself. I'm going to do some strict curls using the bar. So let me just get this reorganized. I do apologize. That looks wonky donkey, doesn't it? Right, there we go. Can't have that. That would just do my head in if I was watching that, having something slightly off. There we go. Whew. So we do some strip. Right, let's weigh up. 10 kilos. Do 5 kilos. A bit too heavy for me at the moment, he says. But we will definitely will try to get up to 40 kilos strict curl. So I probably need to maybe position the thing so that you can see the weight on it, or it doesn't count. If you don't see the weight, don't count in social media, does it? Right. There we go. Right. So I'm going to put Olympic bar, 20 kilos, 2 5 kilo plates is 30 kilos. So nice, steady away. So it only counts if you can see the weight. I appreciate that, Tom. What's the game? I will later on, James. I will be later on. How was the game? Enjoying it? Anyway, we're going to put on another 2.5 kilos. So that is now 35 kilos. If I can find a tune off. Oh God, what the hell? Why was always workout just trying to find the frigging weights? Surprised I don't end up in out in the car park. Anyway, so here we go again. 35 kilos. Right, nice. Could we go heavier? I think we'll be at the threshold. Definitely considering it. Definitely achievable. And that looks wonky as shit. That's better. Sorry, that would do my head in. I do apologise. I do not like shit to be wonky. Anyway. Oh, I think I'm going to go heavier. Why not? Feel that I can get it. I'll soon know as soon as I attempt it. Worst case scenario, we snap a bicep, which will be absolutely terrible, to be fair. But if it's a struggle at the low point, then we won't get it. So, okay. Definitely go try that. It's going to be fun. Going to be fun. As the game kicked off again, soon the game kicks off, I might go and watch the last half the most important half. So we'll see how that goes. Worked out quite well today. Oh no. Wow. So 40 kilos, maybe a bit of a cheap rep on there, but it still moves. Probably not the prettiest, but still 40 kilos. I'm happy with that. Very taxing on the old biceps. I can't lie. So I think what I'm going to do now, like any good football fan, I should sit down and watch the most important half of England's tournament so far. So let's skedaddle to the TV area. And put on the cool hat as well to look extra cool. Yep, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, I need to move that as well. Oh, well, got to make sure, put things back. Done. So let's go and watch England. So yeah, I'll get my live reaction. Live reaction. Easy peasy. Whoosh. So here we go. 40, 40, 40. Come on. Where are we going to sit? Oh, yeah. Right next to the rower. 4 minutes played. Okay. Well, that's a bit on here. Woohoo! Oh, yes. Right. Let's choose this in. Oh. Come on, England. What the hell? What monster of a person sits that high? Come on. Come on. Oh, could I? Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's in a way now. Right. Like the most awkward thing ever. There we go. Happy. That's a wonky donkey. Got to make sure that's straight. That's better. So what score do we think it's going to be? Come on, England. I think I do some cardio whilst I'm here. That's too low. Even for me. So get your comments in below. What score do you think it's going to be? I'll be happy with 2-1. Go on, Gordon. Come on. Oh, come on. Referee. That's too light. We'll go 5. Okay. It's a bit tighter. 7. Okay. So, fucking hell, Bellingham. That's high. Oh, he's got to be sent off for that, hasn't he? Bellingham's got to be sent off for that. Oh, he's going to be sent off for that. Oh, come on. He got the ball. That's not Bellingham, is it? It's not Bellingham. Who is it? Oh, he's going to be sent off. He's off. He's off. He's off. He's off. Red card. This is a red card. Red card. You went over the ball, mate. Ah. What do I think? What do I think? Ah, shocking. Right, and looks like it's going to be squeaky bum time. Oh dear. What the odds? What the odds? I don't know if I want to watch it. To be fair, I don't think I can watch it. I'm not going to watch it. So I'm going to do something a bit more productive than cry about England. So there's no way I'm watching that. So let's go and do a bit of chess. Oh my God. Forget that. Might as well work out than cry about. Um, whew. There we go. There we go. You could see it coming, couldn't you? Never mind. Here we go. So anyway, we're going to crack on with just doing something to take our mind off from the football. Nice. So, chat to keep me updated on what the score is. I know it's 2-1 England. I know they just had a player sent off. So, and I've decided not to carry on watching it because probably bad luck. So that's probably why. So let us know in the chat what the score is as and when things happen. But wow, definitely a red card without a shadow of doubt. And it's definitely a very English thing to do. So gutted. So it looks like another World Cup may be coming to an abrupt end. Wow. Woo! Here we go. So I'm going to see if I can get a bit heavier on the this chest press machine. Woo! Right, so yeah, put on 0. Right, 67 kilos. Wow, nice. Wow. Right, heavier again. Not go watch the football. Fuck that, chat. No way. I ain't watching the football now. Not with being down to 10 men. There's only one way that story ends, and it's always up with upset. Right, and so that was 76 kilos. Not bad. We'll see if I can get up to 90, hopefully up to 100. I definitely want to try and push on as much weight as I can, even though it's not a chest day. I don't have this overwhelming urge just to want to hit as many different muscle groups as I can. I do find out I'm making significant progress with doing bits and bobs here and there with different muscles. Yeah, so works for me. Feel really happy, feel really engaged in what I do when I'm here. That's the most important thing, really. So drop us a like, drop us a comment, most importantly. It is all about communication and support, advice, whatever it may be. It doesn't necessarily have to be about the gym. So just get your comments in, guys. Makes my session a bit more interesting. So yeah, so please feel free to drop us a comment. Right, let's up the ante to 85.5 kilos. But one thing I have noticed over the duration of the last 6 months is that I have made significant progress on my chest bench press. We made gains on the back squats. We've made noticeable gains as well. Squats hasn't really dramatically increased as of yet, but again, I need to probably program sessions in for that. I do find deadlift probably the most technical of all the lifts so far. I think I need to really dial in what my technique with that is. Once I discover that, I think things will then start progressing again. I know I can do 145 kilos on a deadlift, 130 on a sumo, so pretty acceptable numbers, but I know I can push on a bit more. Anyway, 85.5. nice. Again, I'm not too bothered about how many reps. I'm worried about getting that tension up and going for the range of motion, nice and methodical rhythm. We'll go to 95, 6 to 95, 93.5, 94, should I say, 94.5. Now, I'm not sure if this is the heaviest I've done on here. It probably could quite possibly be the heaviest I've ever done on here, so would be nice. So, drop us a comment down below, guys. Drop us a like, and if necessary, drop us a follow. Wow, some leg day. But one thing I would definitely say, when you do legs, you open the avenue for a lot of hormonal charge. So when you train a big muscle group like legs, the knock-on effect is when you train other muscle groups in around your workout, you will make noticeable more progression, but just because of the hormonal. You what? Kane scores a penalty. Oh my god! It looks like the laws of physics are changing at last. Are you joking me? Why didn't you say what? 3-1. Was it a good penalty though? Come on. Good. Don't know whether I want to watch it. But 3-1. Come on, England. Chat. Chat, you're so slow on the go, man. Chat. Why did no one say that like, England had a penalty? I mean, not one of you said anything about the penalty for England. You could have said, oh, Lee, it's a penalty for England. Go watch it. No, nada. Anyway, 94. Oh, 94.5 kilos. Oh. That was nice. But wow. Don't know if I want to watch the game or not. I mean, 3-1 is pretty comfortable, to be fair. I think it pretty shows the level of how good England are to be 3-1 up. So 25 minutes left to play. Here we go. Wow. Amazing. I do apologise for my scattiness today. But football, I can't keep my mind off it. But we've got things to do. So 103. 103 is the probably hopefully be the new benchmark. In all my years of training, I've never been able to like do such a magnitude of weight. So I definitely think it's the sign of the progression I've made in the last 6 months. I think the last 6 months have probably been the most consistent I've been with going to the gym. I've not been really concerned about my diet, which is probably one less stress. That's probably helped. Things are progressing. I think what I'm going to do after this session is I'm going to weigh myself to see where I am in the ballpark of overall weight. body fat percentage, muscle density, all that shenanigans. And hopefully things are going to progress in the right order. Do you want to drop more body fat naturally? Do you want to get stronger? Do you want to gain more muscle in the meantime? If I can maintain weight, gain muscle density, and lose the body fat, that will be the best scenario. Don't think that's always going to be the case. So we've picked what we can get. But anyway, pardon me. We're going to do 103.5 kilos on this Cybex. Oh, nice. Again, always the emphasis is control. I don't like slamming down the weight. So having that time and attention, slowing down the negatives are really important. And I definitely feel that that's more beneficial in the long run. So there we go. I think I'm going to be watching the game for the next 20 minutes at least. Don't think I want to go home yet. What? They've scored. Oh, come on. Oh, no. No, no, no. Not good. 3-2. Oh, him. Oh, they had a penalty. Oh, half a step the wrong way. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, gonna be a squeaky bump. Oh, gone. Oh, oh, come on. Bellingham scored twice, right? Hmm. Right, get my gear together and just relax a bit. Wow, crazy. No. Don't know if I want to sit down and watch it. Don't think I got the patience to sit down. It's gonna be a tall order, this. What? Oh dear, come on, England. Right, I think what I'm going to do is say goodbye on YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Don't think there's the